Hey everybody, this is CJ,
And I'm Rain.
and we're embracing paradise, and we are in Jennings, Florida.
hmm
Yeah, Jennings, Florida, in the middle of nowhere. Um,
Damn near in Georgia.
yeah, you had to go to the store this morning, and the closest store was in Georgia, so you had to go that
hmm
way to get it. Yeah, I'm exhausted. How about you?
I'm exhausted. The boys are exhausted.
Yeah. Um,
I know we said that, sorry to cut you
yeah, no,
off.
go ahead.
I know we said that we were going to Tallahassee yesterday, but we made it to Tallahassee. And when we got to where we were going to stay, it was not what we expected at all.
Oh no, I'll tell them where it is. It's the Motel 6 in downtown Tallahassee. Piece of shit. It's gonna be real. I'm from New York, so I speak what's on my mind. It's a piece of shit. Now when I was younger in New York, like that would be normal. You know what I mean? There was like the like you walk into the room, it smells like bud. Uh,
For those of you that don't know what that means weed.
yeah, marijuana. Um, you go into the bathroom in the room and there was roaches and the toilet bowl falling apart, and I was like, yeah, what the is this
The shower looked like it had never been cleaned since
at
they had
all?
opened
Yeah, the
the.
headboard was all cracked, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. And that was my mistake. I was just like, whatever, wherever we can go, the furthest in that day, closest hotel, you know, they should do that one. When I stopped, I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this shit. So that was about 11 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
And I was like, yeah, Airbnb time. So that took a minute because it was so late. We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, not middle of nowhere, but like Tallahassee didn't have any like instant book, I guess.
Yeah, and the ones that they did either didn't allow pets or, to be
Hmm.
honest, were like 2 grand for 2 nights. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell I'm paying 2 grand for 2 nights. It's not even worth it.
Hmm. So we ended up finding
Well,
this
you
air.
did.
Yeah, ended up finding this Airbnb in Jennings, Florida. Which honestly, if I would have looked earlier, I would have just booked this because this is really nice. It's like a
hmm
cottage in the middle of the woods somewhere, so it's like very peaceful, quiet.
Y'all can see in the background.
Yeah, yeah, kind of see there, and we can give you kind of a tour around. We actually talked with the host, and she said it'd be okay that we filmed a video, kind of showed you guys what it is,
Shared it, spoke
shared it.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's very nice. It's a one bedroom, cottage. Um, just awesome. It's got that whole like relax and
hmm
disconnect vibe, which especially after a long day of 15 hours driving, like you need that, especially like today. But yeah, that'll be in a separate video that we'll upload about the actual Airbnb itself. If anybody's ever in this part of Florida or in close to the line of Georgia and Florida,
hmm
this place would definitely be like your disconnect. Let's reset. Um,
Definitely perfect for like a couple.
yeah.
If you have, more than just two of you, it might be a little tight.
Hmm.
But I already told our host that I'm kind of secretly obsessed with it. I love it. It's super cute. Mind you, they're still finishing the outside of the cottage.
Yeah.
So,
We're actually the first guests that stayed here.
mhm.
It's actually supposed to be available next week, is what she said. But thankfully, at midnight,
She
she
answered.
answered and she was like, "Yeah," and she was very happy to host the dogs. She's a dog mom. I seen some pillow or not pillows, like hand towels that said it in there or whatever. So I'm just very appreciative of her coming through last minute and helping us out since that shit show in Tallahassee, which I've already called their corporate office this morning just to bitch them out a little bit. Um, and yeah, but I'm so glad we ended up here. Like I said, it's very just disconnected from everything right now. It took you a half hour to get to the store,
20
20
minutes.
minutes. But yeah, it's very nice. We'll definitely do a tour of it since we got permission.
Yep.
And just kind of show you. It's very very nice.
We'll share the link. I will say that, in my opinion, the photos in the listing on Airbnb do not do it justice.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully the video will be more telling for them.
Yeah.
There's um, plenty of parking. Um, they're doing something in the back. It looks like I don't know if it's gonna be like a pool or
Maybe
just a
just like a little
backyard.
yard. Yeah.
hmm But we're sitting out on a enclosed patio that's connected to the bedroom, and then from there, there's two doors where you could get to an outdoor patio for like your grill set, your barbecue grill, and then the other side is just to be able to walk down to, which I think is going to be the covered parking.
Hmm. That's what it looks like.
hmm But yeah, so we're here today, and then we're leaving here tomorrow to head to Miami
Hmm.
for another Airbnb, which I'm hoping it's just as good as this.
It seems to be a pretty good one. Another one that was dog friendly.
hmm
So obviously that's a must need with us and the boys. But yeah, last night was a shit show.
Yeah, yeah, we got in probably about one.
I think it was like a minute before one,
hmm
honestly.
Yeah, about say 1 a.m. I didn't even eat. Well, you didn't even eat. I was like, I just need a bed. We showered, got the boys ready for bed, um, laid down, and I don't remember anything after that. And then I woke up at probably about 8 a.m., which is technically sleeping in for us now.
Hmm.
Um, and then just got our day started. Um,
Yeah, I went to the store to get a thing of juice and some snacks or whatever. And then I went to Chick-fil-A to get us breakfast because it was literally right across the street. But so this is just going to be kind of like a quick update of what happened since day 14 of
yeah.
the packing. So since then, we obviously finished packing. We sold pretty much everything that we could. There was just two things that didn't get sold, which was the dining room mirror, which was fine because I loved it anyway. So we were able to squeeze it into our very small storage unit, and then our bedroom set. However, CJ does have someone that is interested in getting it probably this weekend. Um, and our old neighbor, I should say now, our old neighbor was nice enough to let us put it in her garage, and I've been in contact with her, and she told me, just whenever, don't rush it, just keep me up to date so I know what's going on and when to expect someone to come. So there was that. Today is Saturday. We closed on Wednesday afternoon at 1 p.m. We signed all the paperwork, left all the keys in the house. I cleaned up and whatnot. And then Wednesday, we went to an Airbnb that was 6 minutes away from our old house with a humongous yard.
Mhm.
But I did that purposely. I paid a little bit more to have a nice big yard for the boys just because I knew we were going to have a long trip. So we were there Wednesday afternoon through Friday morning. We left yesterday. We literally pulled out of the driveway at like 6:05.
Mhm.
We had to stop at CJ's mom's house to drop something off last minute, and then we stopped to get coffee and a monster for CJ. We officially didn't get on the road till
6:30.
Mhm.
Didn't get on the road till 6:30, and then landed here at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was about a 20-hour day.
Yeah, when we laid down, I told CJ, I looked at the clock and I was like, shit, we've been up for like 22 hours.
Yeah,
We were exhausted.
but it'll be worth it. What plans we kind of got for today? I think it might just be like a lounging, rest our legs
I have to get,
type of day.
yeah, I have to get some work done. Um, so I'll do that. Other than that, it'll just be kind of more relaxing, letting the boys stretch their legs and kind of relax a little bit. Sorry if you heard that. That's Sully who's sitting to my left and cannot sit still ever. Um, but it's been really busy, really hectic. I know it's only going to get a little bit busier and a little bit more hectic once we get to DR because we're going to
Don't
be in an
say that.
Airbnb.
Don't say
Well,
that.
we're going to be in an Airbnb for some time, and then we have to go find ours. Um,
Sorry, I'm so tired.
And then we have to go find, well, not find, but we have to go look at a couple properties that we are thinking about. Uh,
Getting in DR.
yeah.
Hmm.
So we'll do that. And then I have to start furnishing it.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah. So it is going to be busy and it's going to be a little hectic for a little bit until we can kind of get settled, but it is what it is.
Hmm.
Do you have anything else that we need to update
Um,
them on?
no, not that I can think of. Um, we'll give, like I said earlier, we'll kind of give you a tour of this Airbnb just so you guys can kind of get a view of it, an idea, and then we'll do another video maybe on our way to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
which is I didn't mind getting here so late because that cut about 2 hours of our time from the drive from Tallahassee into Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So now instead of 8 hours from Tallahassee to Miami, we're at like 6.5, 6:15, somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
something like that.
But if I push it a little bit, I can get there in 5.5.
Okay, let's not kill us all now.
Yeah, no. Other than that, I think we're pretty good as far as updates and what we have coming up, what we have planned.
Oh, I did want to talk about the moving of the dogs.
Oh yeah.
Um, if you have large dogs, be prepared. It's a whole lot of work.
Hmm.
It's a whole lot of money.
We could definitely do a video about that too, since we've got, we're going through
Yeah,
the process and
it's a whole lot of work. It's a whole lot of money. Like what I paid, well, what we paid for. I say I because I'm the one that booked it because CJ was more focused on the boys, where I was focused on where the heck we were gonna like stay and all that because the dog move has been really stressful. So I told him just to handle that. But what I paid for our one-way tickets to Punta Cana first class is about a quarter of what we're paying to send the boys to DR.
yeah,
So I keep telling CJ, these two better know that they are beyond freaking loved
yep,
because I'm spending a whole lot of money just to get their butts there. And that's just the moving. That's not the vet visits, the certificates, and all the other crap. Like CJ said, we'll do another video maybe later today. And just to kind of help you guys with that because that was a lot to figure out.
yeah,
I wish we would have found someone that would have walked us through it so we could have understood. So we will do that for you guys in case you have a large dog.
yep. Even I don't even know if it really depends on how large they are. It's a lot of certificate work. Yeah, it does vary into it, but I don't think it's
No, the certificate work will probably be the same regardless of the size. But I
yeah,
mean, for us, it was a hassle trying to figure out how in the world are we going to get these two to DR because I can't put them in a little crate and sit
yeah.
them
Let's see if I can
with
get
me.
Jake over here just to kind of see how big he is. Come here, Jake. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Well,
Come here, lazy boy.
here's
You want a treat? Come on.
no,
Oh, you're
he's
tired.
tired. They're
He's
exhausted.
coming. He's coming.
They are both
Come here.
exhausted. Come here,
Come here,
sweet
sweet
boy.
boy. See, here he is right here. Let's see.
Let's see if I
He's
can.
gonna sit
Oh,
here with
oh,
me.
Jesus Christ.
Look, look, see? Hi. Now I'm sitting down
Hi,
and
pumpkin.
he's up. He's sitting down, but he's up to my shoulder. He's a big boy.
Yeah,
When he was at the vet last, he was about
88.
90, yeah, 88, 90 pounds, somewhere around there. He's a good boy though. He's a gentle lap dog. There, you say hi. Say hi, buddy.
Hi,
Oh, you're gonna
sweetie.
give mom a kissy?
No, he wants to know what this is.
You say hello. Say hello to everybody on YouTube.
Jake very seldomly figures out that he can bark.
Yeah, he's just a big baby.
Sully does all the barking for the both of them.
Yep. But just to get back to the getting them there, the one thing I would recommend is to ensure your vet is a USDA certified.
Not just USDA certified, but that they're also USDA certified to do
International. Yeah,
international
correct.
stuff.
Yep.
Because I found several that were USDA certified, but once I would tell them, well, I need an international certificate. Well, we only do domestic.
Hmm.
Well, it doesn't help.
Yeah, because the vet we were taking them to in Texas um, wasn't, so they got all their records there, which then we had to bring to the USDA certified vet, have them put it into their system, them submit the paperwork. It was a whole ordeal, which we're definitely going to get into to show you guys how we did it, what we did. and I guess we can give them kind of like a cost breakdown type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Careful,
But
Jakey.
yeah, it was a down payment for a house essentially.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, yeah, but
So think about it this way: we just got the final invoice this morning, and between the deposit so that they could start the booking, and the other thing that we had to pay for, which was their crates, I've already paid over 1,100.
hmm
That does not include anything else.
yeah,
That's just the deposit for them to start working on it
hmm
and the crates. I haven't paid for their flights. I haven't paid for the broker that's going to help check them through, get them through customs and DR. Like I haven't done any of that.
yep. But there are boys, and we we changed their life. You know what I mean?
And we
So
promised them forever, so we're
yep,
not going to be those people that just because we're moving, oh, we got to get rid of them.
they're part. They're the biggest part of the luggage. Well, they're the most important part of the luggage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But that was our update for today. Unless
mhm.
you have something else.
No, I was gonna say, um, we'll check in with you guys later, and then give you a little house tour, the Airbnb tour, and then an update about our plans for Miami.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Make sure you guys like, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
hit the bell. We have IG. Um, did you start a TikTok yet?
I have not had the time to know.
Okay, so you can work on that. But our IG is We Are Embracing Paradise. Go give us a follow. If you guys have any questions, advice, feel free to drop them in the comments.
Comments,
Yeah,
concerns.
we
If
appreciate it. We like the interaction.
yep. If you are moving to DR or just got to DR, let us know where you're
Yeah,
going to
we like
or
to meet up
any
with
of
you
that. Yep.
guys.
Might be a little bit once we get settled, but
Yeah, just to start making some new relationships and go from there.
yep.
All right, everybody. You got anything?
That's no, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something.
Nope, sorry.
That's okay. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye guys.